He is. He didn't know that he was a hater, but he got some hate-like tendencies. He didn't know. For instance, when I first started podcasting, he told me he was out there in the YouTube game. He been YouTubing for a minute, doing whatever he do, whatever it is, whatever the case may be. But he gave me some hints and some pointers, like, if you do A, B, and C or X, Y, and Z, that's those little things I tried and they worked out for me. Maybe you could try it. So I did. It was good information. That was my dog. That's what's up. It worked out pretty good for me. My first month on YouTube, like actually trying, like posting stuff, I got 7K views. That may not be a lot, but you heard what I said? First month, 7K views. I told him, like, yo, my dude, that information, it worked. That's what's up. I got 7K views. I said it to him, like, yo, I appreciate you. Oh, you drink or something. Quiet. Quiet on the set. He wasn't happy. He couldn't be. He couldn't be happy for me because he was sad for him for that half a moment. He thought, like, shit, I done gave this motherfucker some of my information. They done triple quadrupled with it. He couldn't be happy for me because he was sad for him. I guess, in my opinion, I would have been like, damn, man, share some of that juice with me. That would have been mine. I would have put him on, whatever the case, or shared it with him. After that, I started doing what they call a collab. I was adding him to my stuff so he could get some of the points of credit or views or whatever they're giving out for it. That wasn't good enough. They was still hating. I let it go. I ain't paying no attention. I let it go. No big deal. But the energy is continuing in different aspects. That first month, yeah, I got that 7K views. I got so damn excited. I told everybody, like, look at me. Look at my YouTube. Look at me. Look at my studio. Look. Spent the whole month with the look. Shouldn't have did all that. But besides all of that, I'm back at it, doing what I'm doing. He doing what he doing. He coming up. He doing his little thing. I'm liking his stuff. I'm contributing. I'm trying to be the change I want to see in the world. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm trying to contribute as best I can. I ain't really for what he be talking about, but whatever. I try to do the best I can. But I notice I'm getting more hate from dude again. In another instance, okay, I'm working. Everybody's working. Not everybody. I went through some employment problems. I was unemployed for a month or two. Whatever. Now I'm back employed. I'm working at the most hiringest job in America. I'm not talking about my job because I don't want no problems out of them. I'm still trying to get this cheddar. I ain't trying to talk about them. But y'all know who I work for because y'all ordering everything. Long story short, I'm in that place. That's where I work at. And in case y'all ain't heard, oh, that place is work. Work? What? 10 hours? And you working for all 10 of the hours that you in that bit? Only time you ain't working is when you going to break. And that's work. Because you got to walk all the way across the place. But besides all that, he like, yo, man, you lucky to be working there. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Don't nobody who work there feel lucky. It is work. You heard what I said? 10 hours? And you working every minute you in that bed? He goes, you lucky. I'm like, bro, ain't nothing lucky about no work. If you want some work, sign up for some. He go, man, I'm a felon. Felons get jobs too. There's felon-friendly jobs. And I ain't even mad at him. I'm just gonna go out there and say I ain't mad at him. I come to the conclusion that hate is something that you grow into. I come to that conclusion. Like, for instance, this is about to be wrong, but I'm about to be talking about my mama. My people, they come from the projects. My mama them, they from NYC, They from Sumner Projects, right next door to Marcy's son. You know Jay-Z. My mama them live right next door. Bed-Stuy. They from the projects. My people project niggas. They from the projects. They born, they was raised there. I mean, they grew up and they made something of themselves, but that's the mentality where they come from. So they didn't have it. So they had to get it every day. It's how you gonna get it. Get it how you live. But it also grew you to one, not have, but two, look at people who do have. With the, oh, I see you. A lot of people, you don't have. So when you see somebody else with it, you wish you had. Sometimes they don't have that. I got to get mine. Like growing up, I always had, for the most part, because I work for it. Ain't nobody give me nothing. I wasn't. I'm lucky now that my looks have caught up with me. But growing up, ain't nobody see me. Boys ain't like me. So I ain't get by on my good looks. Everything I had, I worked for it. Yeah, basically everything I had, I worked for. But if I went to somebody and I see that they had more than me, all I thought in my head is, you know what? I gotta get my shit together, because I'm obviously not working hard enough, because I see more that I need and want, and I gotta figure out how I need to get it. Like I won't be like you when I grow up. So if I need something, if I see something that I want, in my head, I'm trying to map out like shit. What I'm about to do to get this? I got to work a little harder, because there's more for me. Sometimes you don't know that you want more until you see more, but you got to just channel that energy. Be careful not to be a hater. You got to see somebody with a brand new car and you got to be like, I like that. That's nice. Instead of, oh, I see you. It depends on the energy. If it's like, I see you, cuz looking good, that's one kind of energy. But if it's the, I see you, that's a different kind of energy. The same words, it's the energy that comes. You got to let somebody be happy for somebody. And if you need, if you want it that bad, they might just tell you how to get it. Like, man, teach me how to Dougie. Like they say in Power. Teach me the fucking game, ghost. Ask. You'll be surprised. They might teach you the game. Or pay attention and you might can learn, instead of hating in the corner, hating outside. You ain't got to hate. Ask questions. Somebody might let you join a team. You ain't got to act like that. Figure out how you could bridge and get in there too. Like for instance, that's why people don't put nobody on at their job, because it's hate. You gonna get up in there, you gonna act up. Why they act like that, I don't know. Where I work at, I encourage you to sign up, knock yourself out. If you think you can do it, more power to you, because it ain't for the weak. Help the next person. I don't know. I got this help mentality. I'm not, despite like if you I must look like the biggest asshole in the world, because I know I don't have like an approachable kind of face. I'm actually a nice person. Just don't play with me. Just don't play with me. I'm actually a very nice person. Just don't play with me. There's kindness in my heart. It builds up. It's not just regularly pumping. I gotta like you. I gotta feel you. Stuff like that. I'm not a stranger kind of lover. I'm a stranger danger. But if I mess with you, you so good money. People that's on my team, that's around me, surrounding me, that I deal with, they good and they know it. I don't have time for the foolishness. Not at all. Not the foolishness. And this one friend, I'm just surprised at him as a man. But then again, a lot of men, a lot of people, they be like, oh, I don't understand what's wrong with these men. They was raised by their mother. Soft. Today's men ain't the men they used to be. They've been raised by their mama. Yeah, I ain't spoke to Buddy in over a week. Last thing I did was send him the link, the hiring link. Last person asked me about getting on where I work at. She was my manager from before, where I used to work. I didn't quit that job because they was pissing me off. And then I got me a better job, and she saw me looking good. She was like, "Damn, where you work at?" I told her. She was like, "Yo, send me the link." Sent her the link. She on there. Hell, she damn near could send me back the link because she could put me back on. But besides all that, so I sent Buddy the link. That's the best thing you could do for a friend that's looking for a job. Send them the link or tell them to put my name down or whatever. And that put my name down shit, that ain't to get you hired. That's to get them a bonus. But put my name down so I could get the $150. I gave you a lunch. Let's just be honest. Why people gotta hate so much? Just try to understand that hate is not. It's if you the opposite of happy for a person, you might just be a hater. If you is the opposite of happy for a person, you might just be a hater. You didn't even know it. So I just advise you to clap for somebody. I say it all the time. Clap for somebody. I just advise you to clap for somebody. That way, you know you're not a hater. If you see somebody doing something, say congratulations. If you see somebody on vacation, just like the pic. Don't be like, she still owe me $20. And she's still gonna owe you $20. But she on vacation right now. And you ain't about to get it now. And don't pass the stupid ass comment. If anything, ask her, you brought me something back from Jamaica. Then she think you her friend. Then y'all be on good. Maybe she might invite you next time. Stop acting up. Somebody selling something, try to buy it. And if you can't buy it, maybe you can't afford to buy it because times be hard. Don't get me wrong. I was down for 2 months without working. Sometimes you don't have money. I don't know that. You don't know who got money. Just because they got on nice clothes, they had these nice clothes. You don't know who got money. So just because they can't purchase something today doesn't mean they can't support you. Hell, share it. Get other people to buy it. That'll support them. That's how you support somebody. Do the best you can. Give them a shout out. Give them a shout out. Since I've been podcasting, not nobody I know them posting none of my stuff. That's cool. I got pretty far posting my own stuff. And I ain't mad at them. I'm going to do me. You do you. That's another thing. Last but not least, because we're going to wrap it up now. Don't be mad at the next person for not doing more for you than you did. You got to believe in you. You got to do it for you. And if you ain't doing it, who going to do it? Lil Jon said, if you don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck. You got to want it too. Last but not least, you got to want it too. And that's all I got to say about that. I am Virgil Vaughn. Stop being a hater. Big up all the haters. Shout out to the haters. Big up all the haters. Shout out to the haters. Big up all the haters. If it wasn't for hating, people wouldn't be working so hard to do what they got to do to make sure that the next person is watching for a reason. I am Virgil Vaughn. I'm out here just trying to do it. And for all the haters that's hating on me, stay tuned. There's so much more coming. Shout out all my haters, all my watchers, all my listeners, everybody. There's so much more coming.